Kantaki, Mina said, looking over with a very heartfelt expression of both compassion and concern. I need you to promise me something. What is that? Kantaki replied. I need you to promise me that you're not gonna let yourself be absorbed by any of those other Kantakis. That you'll be you, forever. Don't let them beat you. Even if they manage to beat your body, you fight your way out from the inside, Mina said, looking very serious. Well, I don't think that's something that I can actually promise. I mean, there's a lot that really goes into this. I don't think that's something I have control over, Mina. No, you have to promise me, she replied, stepping even closer towards Kantaki, getting right into his face. You have to promise me, even if it seems ridiculous, even if you don't think it's possible. You promise me that you don't give up, that you'll keep fighting, that my Kantaki will never cease to be. I don't care if you think it's a plausible promise. I want you to make it anyways. I want you to give me your word that you'll never go away. For a moment, Kantaki stared back at Mina, looking at him seriously. Okay, Mina, he replied. I'll give you my word. No matter what, I'll keep fighting. I won't fade away, or let any of those other Kantakis beat me. Good, Mina replied, as she reached out, grasping around Kantaki, hugging him tightly. A world without Kantaki is a world I don't want to live in, and the only real Kantaki to me is the Kantaki that I know. As far as I'm concerned, all of those others, they're fakes. You're the real Kantaki, she said, as she finally released the hug. What a depressing way to spend your birthday night. And after I went through the trouble to throw you that nice party. Oh, don't be like that, Mina, Kantaki replied. I enjoyed the party, I did. I know, but this whole doppelganger thing just ruins the mood. And I had planned to save your present for tonight, but then you said you sensed another one of them coming. And I didn't want to ruin your brand new gift with another of these experiences. Wait a second, I thought you already gave me my gift at the party, Kantaki replied. Well, I gave you a gift, but I saved a special one that I wanted to give when it was just you and me. So, are you excited? You want to know what it is? Mina said, as she smiled up to him. Well, now that you're talking about it, it's only natural for me to be a little bit curious as to what it is. All right. Well, just follow me. I have it stashed away in my room. Are you sure that's a good idea, Mina? Kantaki replied. If people see me and you going into your room this late at night, they might start to talk. Oh, pish-posh. Who cares if they talk? Besides, I got you an extra, special gift. You are not going to believe it. It took me forever to find it. Okay, I guess, Kantaki said, as Mina began to run back towards home at a rapid pace, Kantaki giving chase behind her, as they made their way back to the estate, rushing through the outer gates and in to the hidden village of the Moon Clan. This late at night, most people were soundly tucked into their beds. Very few were out and about, and most who were accomplishing some sort of business. One or two gave waves as Kantaki and Mina passed. Finally, they began to approach the main Moon Clan estate, where the Prime family, who wielded the strongest bloodline trait of the Moon Clan, housed themselves, rushing quickly to Mina's room. As Mina slid the door open, rushing inside with Kantaki behind her, she quickly made her way to the corner of the room opening up a lockbox and pulling from it a long container. A box fit for a sword. It was absorbently decorated, very finely crafted. As she pulled it from the box, rushing back over to Kontiki and extending it out to him. "And here you go. Happy 16th birthday. From me to you," Mina said with a smile as she extended the box outward. Kontiki reaching out and accepting it happily as he lowered himself to the ground, setting the box down in front of him, and Mina sitting down in front of him as well, watching as he opened the case, revealing an exceptionally well-crafted blade. It was a long-style katana, extended longer than the average length that most katana have. A long, perfect black sheath covered the blade, a golden hilt and guard, with finely woven black grip and a golden pommel, all elegantly crafted. It looked masterful. "Whoa, where did you get this? I've never seen anything like it," Kontiki said, as he looked at the blade in amazement. "This must have cost a fortune. I can't accept something this expensive." "It wasn't expensive. It's just hard to get," Mina replied. "Honestly, it was a gift to the Moon Clan. This one came from the Emperor himself. A gift for our service. I actually had to dig through the Moon family stockpile in order to find it. It's a one-of-a-kind blade. It was granted to the Emperor as proof of a deed completed. The word has it that a samurai of great note was tasked with a journey to a different realm, the realm of demons, tasked with slaying 3 demons that had been causing trouble. After slaying the 3 demons, he brought their bodies back, as he was told to do, bringing them to the greatest swordsmith in all the land, who took from their flesh and bone the blade that you see before you now, forged it from them. The golden serpent, the black fox, and the steel wolf, all 3 great demons, were slain, and their bodies used to forge this blade, which was gifted to the Emperor as proof of the samurai's work. Then later, the Moon Clan was gifted the blade by the Emperor for our service to the land of Japan. And that is why this is known as the 3 Demons' Blade. And it's said that their spirits still reside within it. If you believe that sort of thing, Mina said with a smile. "Oh, you have to be kidding me, Mina. There's no way I can accept something like this. Especially if it was gifted to the Moon Clan." "Don't you even think about returning it," Mina said, looking at him sternly. "You're going to be dealing with very hard challenges, and you'll need a blade that is able to withstand those challenges. So, this is my gift to you, to help you stay strong. I don't think any of those other Kontikis are going to be able to beat you when you've got the power of the 3 demons backing you up. I'd like to see him try," she said with a smile. "Mina, sometimes you're just too much. I really don't deserve this." "Well, I think you deserve it plenty. Just don't tell my dad I gave it to you. He might be a little upset that I was digging through the family treasury without his permission." After that, Mina and Kontiki shared a short conversation. They laughed and smiled, but as the night grew long, Kontiki found himself leaving to make his way back towards his room, his new sword in grasp, looking at it as he made his way back home for the night. "She's quite nice, isn't she, Kontiki?" Kontiki's shadowy mother replied, smiling warmly in his direction as she walked beside him. "Yes, she is. I don't see why it's of any concern to you, though." "Don't be so harsh, Kontiki. I appreciate anyone who is kind to my Kontiki." You are, after all, so deserving of love.